This is my introduction to the momentum of volleyball. I chose this topic because it shows momentum by the amount of force and time needed to get the ball over the net. The more force and time you get from your approach and arm swing equals the better, faster, and harder hit you will receive. If there is not enough time or force hitting the ball, it will never get enough momentum to achieve the goal of putting it over the net.
Ready?
What you just saw was a bad example of hitting a volleyball. Let's take a closer look at what she did wrong. Watch this replay closely one more time. The first thing you notice is her arm positioning. Instead of being bent behind her head like it should be, it is straight up. Because of this, the arm swing is not receiving enough time to get the ball over the net. On top of that, there is no follow through to apply extra force. If you look at her legs, you can see that her footwork is not correct, which doesn't allow for the force to increase as time
Okay,
goes
go.
by, which in effect is the cause as to why the volleyball never gets enough momentum to get sent over the net. The last example showed a good, hard hit. There are two big differences between this example and the last one. The first main difference is her arm swing. In this example, you can see that her arm is bent as she goes under the ball. This causes the arm to gradually acquire time so that it can have more momentum. Along with the arm swing, the footwork also allows for more time and force. Her approach got faster as the momentum built up, which led to the successful hit. Now let's take a look at the math for this hit. The mass of the volleyball is once again 0.26 kilograms. This remains constant. We can then find that the velocity of the ball by taking the distance it went, which was 50 feet, and divide it by the time it took to get there, which was 3 seconds, which would get you a velocity of 16.6 repeating kilometers per second. Then, to find the momentum, take the mass of the ball and multiply it by the velocity. This would get you a momentum of 4.25, with a change of momentum being 4.25 because it started without any speed. The force applied to the ball would then be the change in momentum equal to the force times the time your hand was in contact with the ball. By doing this equation, you would get a force of 14.7 newtons. This force is enough to send the ball over the net at a strong, aggressive rate. This is my conclusion. Without enough momentum, you will never get enough power to achieve the goal of sending it over the net. Without momentum, the game of volleyball and many other things that you do daily in life would not be possible. The time and force applied to an object to get its wand in motion is extremely important. Too much momentum can cause the object to go out of control, and not enough momentum can cause it to never reach its wanted point or destination. It is important to be just right when applying the amount of momentum.